Well, it was a quiet day of trade in the equity markets here in India. We ended flat on the benchmark Nifty 50, and this is after an entire day flitting between gains and losses. Now, this was par for the course, of course. You've seen 2 days of losses for the benchmark Nifty 50, the first 2 consecutive sessions of losses, in fact, in the month of July. And we are consolidating at the levels that we are at right now. But we are, of course, trading cautiously ahead of a big event globally, which is the Fed rate decision. Widely expected that the Federal Reserve will raise rates, perhaps for the last time, and that is having a bearing on equity markets globally. Now, the mid-cap index gained about 0.4% and the Nifty small-cap index was down about 0.1%, but broadly, the broader markets did outperform the benchmark. The India VIX dropped about 12%, which is, as you know, a gauge of volatility, so that coming down is indicative that volatility is also coming down in the equity markets here. Arguably, the story of the day comes from overseas today, and that had a bearing on the metal pack. China announcing certain measures to bolster its real estate sector, and thereby the expectation is that demand for materials like metals will go up, and therefore the top gainers on the Nifty 50 were also metal counters. The metal pack as a whole also gained about 3% in trade. The auto pack as a whole also gained about 1%. A few key names posting results. Bajaj Auto results were in line with expectations, and you'll have Tata Motors that posts results later today. You had the bank index that was down about 0.2%, pressure in the Nifty PSU banking index. That's proving to be a bit of a drag. FMCG as a pack also underperformed. Among the key movers, you had Hindalco gaining 4%, JSW Steel over 3%, Tata Steel also on the back of its results up as much as 3%. Ultratech Cement and NTPC were the other top gainers. Among the losers, you had Asian Paints, which was the top loser, down about 4%. Its results were more or less in line. In fact, its PAT beat expectations, but it still was down about 4%. ITC, Britannia, L&T and SBI were the other losers in trade. Among the other stocks that I was looking at today, you had SJVN, which continues to gain ground on the back of another order win, this one for a 5,000 megawatt order in Arunachal Pradesh. JK Paper gaining on the back of an earnings beat, and Chennai Petro, which fell for the most in 9 months after a profit slump. All told, it's going to be quiet for another couple of days as we look towards the Fed Reserve. That's the expectation.